All right, as you're putting your things together, you kind of just want to think about where do you want things to go. There's not a specific rule for it, but what I like to do is that I like to do the zipper part where the flap is, because this is already kind of bulky with the other zipper, so I don't want to add to that. So the card slots are, there's not a lot of bulk there, so I do it so that the zipper pouch is on top of the flap, and then the card slot is on top of the back outer zipper. So you're going to place your zipper between, so match those centers, right? Our ever important centers. I'm going to clip them in place. I'm going to move my zipper out of my way. I do not need it to poke through. And then I'm just going to go all the way around, attaching my zipper, making sure that you're like, yeah, as I'm sewing this in, I definitely think that zipper tab needs to be just exterior fabric. But making sure your D-rings are out of the way, that your zipper is out of the way. Okay, so now you are going to sew around the edge at 3/8 of an inch. It's very important you do 3/8 of an inch, because that's going to ensure you catch all of those seams that are open right now, all our pockets. You're going to sew around 3/8 of an inch. Be careful around the corners. I try to kind of like adjust it as I go around the corners so that I don't get any sort of like pinched area. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's finish up. All right, so I have sewn all the way around, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew a secondary line just inside, just to make sure, it has that support. I just want to make sure my seams aren't going to pop out, really. All right, so now y'all get to watch me struggle to turn this bag. Always the hard part. I have found that it is easier if you like tuck in each corner. So like you push in the corners, and you can, use a blow dryer as well. Sometimes if I'm having a real hard time with it, I'll go and use my mini Cricut Easy Press to like warm up the back side. But I guess I'm feeling adventurous today and lucky, so I'm just gonna try to turn it. And the good thing is you can turn it, check to make sure that all your seams have been cut, and then if it hasn't been, you could just turn it right back around and stitch it. And it's not too big of a deal. Alrighty, look at that. We've got just a few more steps, including putting the zipper on back. Yep. Perfect. All right. This looks good. Okay. All right, so close off the middle. You're going to use your other piece of Velcro. Okay, if you do not need an insulin pocket, which somebody already ordered one from me without the insulin pocket, what you do is you just take a piece of fabric that is about 8.5. I'll see, like this one's, there it goes. Well, it's not long enough because this got tore up a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put the backing back on this one. Not sure which shiny side. Because I think I tore it a little bit when I was putting it on. There we go. And then I'm gonna get a piece that is long enough. So you might have disproportionate Velcro pieces, but that's okay. If you want to, like I said, give this to somebody without the insulin pouch, you can, and so make sure you press that on there nice and tight. You can get a piece of fabric, fold the edges under, and then iron it on to cover this if you want to do that. And that would need to be a piece that is 3.5 by, I would say, I would start at 8.5. You might need a little bit more or less, and then just fold it at 1/4 inch and then iron it on and you'd be good. Or, you know, you could sell the insulin pouch as like a pencil pouch, a pen pouch. So if somebody, you know, wants to do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bag, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to top stitch within that 3-inch line, which can get a little bit tricky with some of the bulk in here. But you're just sewing the outer edge at 1/8 inch. And this is just kind of squaring out the bottom. And I guess if you make your Velcro long enough, you can secure your Velcro in there so it's not popping out. So again, I'm just staying within those 3-inch lines. All right, let's put our zipper tab back on, and then we'll do our zipper end, and we'll be done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my zipper back on. Make sure they are the same lengths, otherwise it gets a little awkward. All right. Okay. I'm just going to take my zipper tabs, my zipper ends, put them in, and then I make sure that it's measured correctly. So I'm going to zip it up, make sure it doesn't look wonky. It does not. I like how I have lost all my little scissors in like 2 seconds. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Snipping scissors. Trying to get all this extra. Oh. Okay, so got my zipper back on. It is correct. So now all I have to do is add a zipper end. And you can shorten this a bit if you want. I will not. And so again, I kind of do a similar method as I did before. And I just kind of melt it a little bit. Watch out, because it will melt your little plasticky nylon prongs too. So you don't want to get too crazy. Just get it to stick together a bit. All right, let's get a zipper tab. Oh, I just realized that I used rose gold D-rings and not rose gold anything else like I had wanted to. I just forgot. That's okay. That happens. Too late now. Alright, so we're just putting that on there nice and snug. And then I'm getting my little screw. And what I use is I get a glasses case, glasses toolkit. And this is the screwdriver that comes in the glasses toolkit. And so I just screw that in nice and tight. And we are officially done. Give yourself a clap. Yay! You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. So you can go ahead and close it. Like I said, take your little snips and get some of these little tail ends. But that is it. That is the Diacutie bag. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you love your new bag as much as I loved creating it.